This week on the tip.
I'm gonna sneak out for a quick fish. Woo!
Well, that was a interesting 12 hours. This is boat breaking loose number 2. Yeah, it's time to go home.
Well, bright and early here. I've been up since 4 o'clock or something. I'm gonna sneak out for a quick fish. I haven't really been fishing yet, so I'm gonna go try for an hour anyway, get a couple ling caught and pay back some favors and then come back and start the process here.
Sure is pretty country when the sun comes up. Trying one more spot here. It hasn't been super productive. It's a nice cabezon, but that's not what we're looking for. Oh yeah, that's what we're looking for. Keep the head under the water if you can, until you're ready to grab them. Woo! Beauty! Woo! A little wild to find him, but that's what I want. About 20 pounder. I can split some up with the neighbors. Oh, there she is. Just gonna fillet this up. And a couple of real nice fillets there. That's to be crab bait for tomorrow. Finally get to start living off the land a little bit here, out of the sea. Yeah, that's her for tonight.
What Doug was able to achieve mostly alone in the following 2 months was impressive.
Oh, I think my friends are here. I saw them. Oh, hi! Hi there! Good morning! Good morning! How are you guys? Oh my God! Nice to see them a couple times a day.
During this time, he had managed to move our 40-foot container up a hill and into its final spot, as well as our 2,500-gallon water tank. He also had moved all our building materials up from the beach, installed 2 sets of French doors onto the container, built a temporary deck and roof to store tools and capture water with, and, how can I forget, setting up our compostable toilet with a view.
First run on the compost toilet.
All the while living in an uninsulated metal container with winter fast approaching.
This is called container rain, and it is awful. For the time frame we had to organize this, I'm really quite happy with how much stuff we actually got. But if I were to do it again, I would be getting insulation and spray foam and insulating the roof, because this is awful. But anyway, it's all good.
Although there will never be ending tasks on the property, it was now time for Doug to head home back to Vancouver, but not without some final setbacks.
It's been an awful, I guess, 36 hours. It looks not bad right now. It's meant to come up to 60 again tonight. Probably rained. Well, it hasn't stopped anyway. I'm preaching to the choir if you're in the southern BC, but that gorilla cart down there was empty yesterday and she is full now. And I got sick for the first time and since I can remember. I think just being cold and wet for 2.5 months is grinding a bit too hard. Probably just my body said enough, so it's not COVID. But yeah, I haven't been feeling great at all. Just sleeping and eating as much as I can the last couple days and trying to keep this damn wet container warm, but it's not going that well. But anyway, it is what it is. That's all I got for you today. Storm's meant to blow through by tomorrow night. I don't think I'm doing anything until then. sleep. I'm worried about the boat all night. She's still there. This is boat breaking loose number 2. All things considered, though, for your boat breaking loose in 2 different storms up here, for them to land completely opposite to each other, that's where it was last time, and pretty much perfectly level. I don't think I'll get this quote-unquote opportunity again, but yeah, I got some work to do to figure out how to make it safe until I can actually drive home. So I'm gonna make something to eat and come back and figure this out. At least the pancakes are on point. Oh, she's just about there. Let's hope there's no hole in the bottom of her. Jagged rocks here, but I'm hoping not. Yeah, another 40 minutes. I got another hour and a bit till high water. So there's definitely a lot more water in the bilge than normal, but it was also raining like a bastard, so let's just hope that that's the reason. Stay tuned. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta take a minute and remember why you're doing this, as my bilge pump runs constantly. There must be a decent hole in her, so I'm gonna beach her here tonight. Well, that was a interesting 12 hours, but try and find where this hole is tomorrow, plug it a little bit. At least I did get a couple extremely overpriced bilge pumps from town. I'll wire a secondary and then a backup, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it's time to go home. Anyway, hopefully make some progress this week and get a window in the weather and get out of here. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. The hole has actually stopped leaking, much to my surprise. I patched it with beeswax and a blowtorch and Sikaflex.
Doug's ability to always deal with adversity never ceases to amaze me. But having to deal with adversity is something you have to get used to when living remotely. With the boat now fixed, Doug had woken up to one more surprise before heading home.
You've got to be kidding me. This is not going to speed things up. Yeah, well. To be leaving in about 6 hours and way more than that work to do. Well, that's all we can do. The boat is chained up, tied up. I rinsed out the engine. Yeah, I really wish I had gotten this a bit better, but anyway, it is what it is. I can't do any more. I can barely stand. Absolutely exhausted. But the adventure just started. Anyway, it's been great. Just the tip adventures. New adventure every day. Thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for listening. We will be back.